Hello everyone, my name is MrNJersey and welcome to my channel. In this video we are back with the 98th episode of the Top 5 Weekly. Now in this series, each week I take a look at the most popular workshop creations on Steam, analyze each one of the submissions, I discover their features and finally I test them out here in the world of Stormworks. But before we get started, if you are enjoying my videos, don't forget that like and subscribe button and click the little bell icon to be notified of my upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. So with that all said, let's get straight into it and get started with this video. And getting started with the first creation, we have the radio homing player rescue system. This is a creation done by Jerry Fan. Now it's actually two different creations. He's got the radio antenna and he's also got the shuttle. Now this is meant to be a fully automated rescue service here in the world of Stormworks. So you would in theory just be, let's say you need to rescue out on your boat, one click of the button this thing comes and rescues you. So very interested to see this. Obviously I have seen this type of design done before here in Stormworks, but obviously really cool to see a new updated version, especially with the handhold equipment stuff. So let's go spawn it and see how it works here in the world of Stormworks. And starting off with the first creation, we have the radio and we also have the shuttle. Now these systems work together and apparently you are meant to spawn in the shuttle first, move it out the way, and then spawn the radio in. Now the radio apparently can be spawned either in a hangar or in a dock, so I'm guessing you could probably leave it in a dock. Otherwise, if you put it in the hangar you need to actually pull it out, and it actually does have the rope connectors on it for you to pull it out here. Now on the actual radio tower, I think there's just a recharging, and I think there's a setting here for you to go and change the frequency of this. And there's not much else on here. I'm not too sure what's hidden underneath there, but this is just pretty much just the radio dock. Now we have the shuttle itself. Now very interesting design. I'm not too actually sure how he's managing to make this work. I'm guessing he's probably using some of maybe a bug or something to get it to lift. I could be wrong, maybe there's some fans or something underneath it, but I don't see any jets, I don't see any propellers, I don't see pretty much anything, so I'm very interested to see how this flies, but I guess we'll find out very soon, won't we? So in terms of setup, as I said earlier, you need to have both of these spawned in, and we need to do a few other things in terms of operation, if I'm correct. So we need to, let's see. So we need to taxi out, and we need to make sure the right instrument panel is engines on and can land off. Okay, so we actually need to get inside there. So let's go up the ladder, and I think we can go through here. Yes, okay. So let's go and see. So engines on, and then autopilot can land. So we want that off, if I'm correct, from his instructions here on the workshop. Get into the pilot seat, enter the GPO coordinates of where you want to go, and double tap the autopilot on your right. Well, I don't want to go anywhere, so we're just gonna leave it. Cool. And then, as far as I'm aware, all we need to do is, if we want this to come rescue us, we just do a single transmit on this radio on channel 0. So we are going to test it and see if that is true and if it is going to work. So yeah, let's go over to TT base. Let's find a nice flat area and let's go and see if we can tap this. So channel 0, tap. Okay, so in theory, that should now come and find us, if I'm correct. So I don't know. Let's go to photo mode and let's see if we can see anything coming from. Oh wait, there we go. You can see it there in the far distance, just over there. Okay, so I guess we're going to wait for it now to come over to us. Very interested to understand how did it really know our position. So the only thing we have is the radio, and that just transmits. It's very interesting. So let's just wait for it to come over. There it is right there. Okay, this is very interesting. This is very similar to the homing rescue service thing. I think we checked out probably about 1.5 years ago. Okay, so it's coming down to us now. Now we turned the landing thing off, which means that it should, yeah, so flare's gone up. It's lowering its winch system. and hovering just above us. That's pretty cool. We can then go into, so we have a control harness and a passenger harness. So control harness, and you can do winch me up. Okay, so we have to hold that. Yes, we're gonna wait for this. It's now taking us up, and I'm guessing, I don't think it would fly back to its base. I'm guessing it will. Okay, so that's closed. Anything gonna happen? No, I think now what you can do is you can now control it yourself, and be like, okay, well, I want to go back to, for example, the creator base. Let's say I want to go over there, put the waypoints in, and what's pilot wait time at waypoints? Okay, and then I guess we turn that off and then turn it back on, and then it should go and fly itself back there. Cool, yeah, it is doing that too. So there goes the flare. So yeah, he's using, I'm guessing there's some type of bug to get this obviously to fly, because as you can see, there is no propulsion in here at all. But yeah, overall cool. I like how he's got everything inside here. It's pretty straightforward in terms of operation. Obviously got radio channel and a few other things. I want to see how this deals with this mountain. Am I meant to? Oh no, it's doing its own thing, so it must have a laser sensor somewhere. And then let's do autopilot can land. So that means it should now go and land. So it's got some beds, it's got some seats and things. And I think there is some medical equipment or something at the back here. Yeah, so he's got medical equipment, firefighting, repairing, so pretty much anything that you need to do. And then we've got a fire pump also for firefighting missions. Yep, there's the tire. That's exactly what I was thinking for how he's doing his propulsion. And then how do we actually get out of here? There we go. So there we go. Just like that, we've been rescued. We've got all the equipment that we ever need. And I'm very interested to see, obviously, how he's doing that just with the radio. Because the radio doesn't really transpond anything, but it's a really cool creation. Really simple frame-wise. Not much on performance. You only need these two things in your world. So you can imagine having a setup like on a multiplayer server at one central location. Then if any player needs rescue ever on a multiplayer server, they just tap this and they get rescued. So this is a really cool creation. I think it's a really, I'd like to maybe see an auto home feature. So once it has picked up the person, it returns to home. Maybe I missed that. But yeah, this is a really cool creation. I love the styling. It looks really futuristic and cool. Great job. Let's go and move on to the next one. And moving on to the next creation, we have the Bearstool BR-22 Condor. This is a creation done by GB Danny. Yes, this is a plane by GB Danny. Very interesting. Obviously, this is designed as an old military aircraft for obviously doing some research missions or long flights. Looks really cool. Definitely interesting design to it. So let's go and spawn it in and see how it flies here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the next creation, we have a plane from GB Danny, so I'm very interested to try this out and see how it works. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely incredible as always. But lovely design. I like the sloped wings on either side. The supports are very cool and interesting too. And the relative, yeah, overall just the design is really spot on. Looks really nice and clean, also using all these wedges. Obviously, if only we had new window pieces, that would maybe look a little better. But yeah, overall looks really cool. Let's have a little walk around. Look how he's gone and used the paint blocks here for some weathering. We have propellers on either side. Okay. We also have a spin prop. And okay, so just one spin prop on that side. Looks like a door to get in. We have the tail wheel and the door to get in. Okay, so let's get in. Let's see what we have going on here. So we'll close this. Let's get some, do we have any lights? Not yet. Okay. So it looks like equipment, tons of equipment actually. Okay. We have a little cargo door that you can go and put anything through there, which is quite nice for missions. We have a toilet, I'm guessing. Let me just go around to the side. Yep, so a little toilet, some more equipment, some seating for passengers, first aid equipment, and so then we have the cockpits, and then the front here, what is this? Overnight bunk. Okay, so a little sleeping room, that's pretty cool. And then in here we have some more equipment, a little hatch to go up. We have a screen, so map, okay, plus minus zoom, nice little observation area. Okay, so let's go up. In the cabin we have, looks like what, main breaker, magnetos, fuel, emergency, dump fuel, okay, and then some controls. Now he does have a little starting up procedure, so we need to get the magnetos on. Okay, so we've got that. Fuel pumps we need to get on for all the engines, so we've got that. We need to go out the plane now and we need to spin the actual magnetos, so we'll do that. So let's see, so that's hose locker, no. Where is the spin? There we go. I'm guessing we need to just, there we go. We got those spinning. Let's go to the other side. Do the same thing. So hold it until it starts spinning. There we go. Cool. Let's go back inside and let's see what the next step is. Okay, so if we make our way back to the cabin. So there's an option to stop. Okay. Yeah, and we can just pretty much fly it. Okay, so we've got pilot and co-pilots. Let's see, pilot. We've got throttle, parking brake, autopilot, landing lights, navigation lights, interior lights, altitude hold. That's pretty cool. Roll stabilizer, quite useful too. Instrument backlights. Is that, do you have to hold it? Okay. Autopilot. Cool, so in theory we should be able to get the brakes off, increase our throttle, which should be up and down. So I'm going to increase throttle a bit. I'm going to see if I can do a little bit of a turn here. So far so good. I'm going to try and see if we can do a turn around here. The airstrip that we're on might be a little bit too small, but we'll see how it works. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the stabilizer off. Might help with the turning. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we're going to go just to the end here by the dock, and we're going to make a complete turn. Get the throttle up, see if we can take off. We should be able to pretty easily, I think. I didn't see anything for flaps anywhere. I could be wrong though, but let's just go all the way to the left here. We should be in line with the runway any second. It's going to start decreasing throttle a bit. Just in case we are not, but we should be almost perfectly in line with the runway. Yep, we are. That's great. Okay, so let's go and take off now. Gonna get straightened up a bit. Okay, throttle fully up. Hopefully we have enough power to take off here. I'm sure we will, though. Yep, look at that. Nice. That was very clean. Let's get the stabilizer on. That was really clean. Done a great job with that. Okay, let's see how it flies. So now that we have the stabilizer on, so up and down pitch is fine. Roll. I don't think he does have. He should have roll. Okay, so he needs to stable the stabilizer. So roll. Yeah, works really well too. You can see I like how it leans the plane. That's pretty cool. Let's try to the right. Up a little bit. Yeah, flies really well. The controls are not too sensitive, they're not too stiff. Does feel just right. Yeah, overall, really cool creation. Your works fine too, and I think we're at full throttle. Yeah, we are. Obviously we've got the autopilot system, so for example we could get the alt hold on, so I'm guessing that does current auto hold. Okay, well, let's increase it. Yeah, so we can increase the alt hold. And we can get the stabilizer on too. So that will make us level flat. And then I think we still have a waypoint, don't we? So we can get the waypoint on, and then we can toggle the autopilot on. The parking brake, instrument backlight, autopilot, there we go. So 0.85 for cruising, he says. So we'll get that on 0.85. And yeah, now it's just going to fly to that waypoint. Yeah, cool creation. Really nice, very clean and simple, and as I said earlier, very nice to see some planes from GB down here in Stormworks. Great, let's go and move on to the next one. And moving on to the next creation, we have the Ranger Class P2700 Fireboat. This is a creation done by Bieber. Now this is, of course, as it says in the name, it's meant to be a fireboat. Apparently it's a 1-to-1 scale Christopher Wheatley, and actually it's a Chicago fireboat. Really cool looking, looks like it's got a ton of water cannons. There's like 3 in the front, 1 at the back there. So very interesting and obviously very useful here in the world of Stormworks, especially if you're doing any firefighting missions. So let's go and spawn in and see how it works here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the next creation, this fireboat looks really pretty cool. I love the detailing he's got on there. It just looks like it should look. It's spot on. The hull shape also looks quite interesting that he's got here. Very nice and rounded too. Very interested to see how it looks underneath. So yeah, so a little bit rounded, which is pretty cool. Looks like some water jets we've also got there at the back. Let's go and get on it. So I also like this little part around the side there. What is this thing? So push button. Okay, so that's a ladder that goes. That's quite nice. Let's go and jump up. That's a cool little feature, the ladder there. Let's start at the back. So it looks like we have a winch. Yeah, it looks like it's got a nice little screen on it. We have a hose here which goes up to a water cannon. Okay, on this like turret. Okay. Let's go around. So we have a little hatch here, and then we got, wow, that's a lot of equipment. Okay, but it's cool to have all that equipment. You never know what you might need. We have, what do we have? Fuel in, fuel out. Okay. We have some, looks like some firefighting, so I'm guessing you could just connect that there, connect that on, and then start the pumps. Yep, and you can do some firefighting missions. Nice. Okay, let's turn that off. Maybe we need to stop the pumps first. There we go. Let's disconnect that and let's put the hose back. Perfect. Cool, so that's nice to have there. So if you want to do handhold firefighting, looks like we have a little winch that we can go and bring out so we can pick up some things, or pick up, yeah, pretty much pick up anything we want. We can also, does this open? Yes, it does. A little gate there that opens. Nice. We have a ladder that goes up, so it looks like we have a mast that's folded. Not too sure what this is. I'm guessing just exhaust for the engines. Okay, so let's carry on along the side here. So we have a door to get in, a door to get in. At the front looks like 1, 2, 3 water cannons. Wow, okay, pretty big water cannons in the front, and then one at the back. So let's go into this hatch. What's in here? Okay, so just some equipment. Okay, cool. And then this is a door to get in, so let's go inside. Any lights switch? There we go. Nice flooring. Let's go through here, and this goes down. Okay, so down here we have, let's see, looks like it was quite big down here. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. Toggle screen with a bigger map on it. Nice. We have washroom. Cool. We have some gear for the crew. Okay, so just a whole bunch of outfits and things, like a little kitchen, little seating area. That's pretty cool. We have a cabin. Close these doors. Another cabin there with 2 beds in it. Around the side looks like we have fluid hose. Guessing this is for firefighting? Emergency, oh, emergency fuel. Okay. Cool. We're hearing protection. Okay, so then we have the engine room in here. So it looks like we got some underwater welding torches, some systems here, and anything through here? No. Okay, so yeah, nice little engine room. Let's get the lights on actually. Yeah, so pretty cool little engine room. Nicely detailed, it's got everything you need. Cool, so let's head up. So I'm going to close that door. We're going to, okay, so what's through here? So it looks like we have a diving room of some sort. So what is this? So it looks like a radar, sonar. Okay, nice. Some more things. Let's go through here. This creation just keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So it looks like we have some medical equipment. So this is a medical room. Okay, nice. We got lights. We have operation light. Wow, that's bright. A little monitor for temperature. Hey, NJ temperature panel. Nice. Let's go and close that door. Let's close that door, and let's go up into the bridge. Okay, so some seating, some medical equipment. We have captain and pump helm. So let's check out the pump helm. So system's on, engine on. Cool. So it gets everything turned on. Nice. He's used quite a bit of the screens there. Cool. Let's go deck lights, bridge lights. Yeah, why not? EMS, emergency lights, if I'm correct. Yeah, it's the emergency lights there in the front. Let's get those off for now. Deck lights. There we go. Cool. So we have water cannons. Is there any button to turn them on though? You can see. Oh, there we go. 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. What about the middle one? Yeah, so we can control those up and down. So you can actually do different rotations, which is pretty cool. Looks like the one on the left. I don't know what's going on with the one on the left. Yeah, so up, down, left and right. You can do that. It's quite confusing because the W and A and D is the right one, whereas the left and right is the left one. I don't know, that's maybe it's just me. Okay, so that one turns on and turns off. Okay, now that one's more powerful. Turn that off. Okay, cool. I don't know what's about the middle one though. I didn't see anything about the middle one. Maybe I missed that. Maybe it's controlled by the captain. Let's go to the captain's seat. Yeah, so he has a water cannon too. So that's the middle one. So that means you can, while you're driving, you don't have to switch seats, which is pretty smart. Raised boat masts, so that goes and flips that up. Nice. Autopilot systems, radio, beacon finder, big screen of course with the maps and stuff on it, which is quite useful. My stuff there, and that's pretty much about it though. We got some ramp lights, running lights, which is pretty cool too. What else? Those radar, looks like the autopilot systems he's using there. And that's pretty much about it. So let's see how this works. So WS, I'm guessing. Nice. So yeah, just W and S control, really quite useful. Obviously a button to turn reverse on. I'm guessing there's controls on the back cannon. Let's see. Yes, there is. Okay. So there's controls on the back cannon, so you have to go back there to turn that water cannon on. But yeah, cool creation. Drives. Looks like it's driving really well. Obviously, it's using water jets. Quite nice and fast too. What speed are we doing? Is there a speed somewhere? I know there's not. Oh, there is. He's changed that to knots. Okay, so 48 knots. We've got generator, 44 watts, battery, fuel. We've got 13,000 liters of fuel, which should last quite a long time, to be honest. Temperature's quite nice and low. RPS is low. Looks like pitch, which is the trim in theory. And then we have left and right. Cool. Nice. Lovely little creation. Really good job with that one. Let's go and move on to the next one. And moving on to the next creation, we have the LCAC Amphibious Landing Craft. This is a creation done by Stormworks and White Noise. Now, as is the name, it's meant to be an amphibious landing craft, obviously on water and also on land. This looks like it's a drive-on, drive-off system, which means it's got a ramp on the front and the back. So very cool. I think I've seen one of these already before from Stormworks, but this is obviously, I think, using the new skirting system that actually goes and lifts up and lifts down. So really pretty cool. Looks highly detailed, and obviously this is military themed. So let's go and spawn it and see how it works here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the next creation, this looks really cool. Nice little landing craft. Looks like it's got really nice detailing on it, but obviously we expect that from Stormworks. So it looks like driving compartment there. We got a ramp to drive things up and off. I think there's another ramp at the back. Let's go ramp. It's quick. Cool. So yeah, you can just go and drive things up. It looks like we've got some tie-down points, which is obviously very useful at the same time. Let's head away to the back. So another ramp at the back, so we can drive on, drive off. Very useful. Ramp there also. Looks like we have some rope storage. Okay, and you can see the big propellers here at the back. He's done a great job using the wedges there for that design. So we got a water pump for firefighting missions. We got a jet fuel. Okay, so this is obviously jet powered. Firefighting equipment. We have a hatch. Where does this go? Main engine shuttle falls. Okay, so this is your engine compartment. Quite useful. Got a ladder that goes up. What is up here? Nothing up here. Okay. We have air intakes. Do not block. Okay. Lovely detailing. Life port. Okay. I'm guessing lifeboat. Okay, lifeboat. Cool. What is inside here? So it looks like some crew seating area. Ooh, quite a lot of crew seating area actually. Can I get in here? Yes, I can. I just had to jump over that first little huddle there. So we got a light, we got a fire extinguisher, and nice little crew seating. So quite a lot actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, quite a lot of seating, which is quite useful. Okay, let's go and get out of here. Nothing else here at the front. We can obviously close the hatch. Ooh. Is that meant to go that much? Looks like it's freaking out a bit. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Let's go and check out the side. So it looks like we have another firefighting area. Look, what is this? So fire suppression tank. Okay, can I get through here again? Cool. Nothing else there. Looks like we have another hatch. Is this another engine room? It is too. Okay. We can get up again there. We got the air intakes. Love the detailing though. We have the lifeboats. Yep. We have 2 hatches, so rope storage inside there. And then here is the bridge, so a ton more seating, very useful. Looks like pilot, passenger, and passenger. Okay, so let's go to pilot. And we have throttle, fire suppression, heating horn, what's that? Battery and back, so let's get battery. Oh, the seat actually rises. That's pretty cool. We have front ramps, okay, so you can control the ramps from here, which is useful. We have dome lights, instrument lights, spotlights, deck lights, engines, inflate skirt, and then your engine idles. We also have, looks like, engine screen. We have a radio. We have, looks like a map with just some information on it. We have navigation lights and a little radar. Okay, cool. So let's start by doing master APU. Yeah, why not? And we'll wait for those engines to get on, and then we'll inflate the skirts. Cool, so you can see those are all firing up. APU is firing up. Cool, so those are all on. We can now inflate the skirt. So it's now lifted us up. Cool. So we can engine idle. Okay, so you can put on idle. Air compressor boost, so we can actually boost ourselves up, I think. Yep, there we go. So you can see how we've gone up and down. That's pretty cool. And then we can, I'm guessing we can just do, so we can do left and right. So that is pretty much strafing left and right. Okay. We also have forwards, backwards, and left and right. So can we go right here? Oh, that's very cool. The controlling is really easy. I was expecting it to be a little more laggy and a little bit harder to control, but it seems like it's very easy. It's done a great job too with the window pieces there. Yeah, that's very easy to control. Let's see how well it transitions here. So we're just gonna go off onto the beach. Yeah, pretty smooth. Can we go forwards without hitting the rock? There we go. Nice. Can we go onto the water? Yep, look at that. Nice, easy. Left and right to move ourselves. And even bring our boost a little bit down if we want to. That's really cool. And it's just, yeah, just going. We can also do cruise throttle, which means we don't have to use WSAD. And it's just going. Yeah, man, it's a really cool creation. What a cool creation. Really one you guys can go check out, have a lot of fun with. Let's go and move on to the next one. And spawning in the last creation for the episode, we have the multi-purpose cargo vessel, and this is the Aspen. It's created by a hobo named Walt. Lovely name. And as he says, this is meant to be a multi-purpose cargo vessel. So this is meant to be for transporting other containers or liquid, whether it's fuel or diesel or anything else, crude oil, doesn't matter, he can transport it. It looks like it's highly detailed inside the bridge, got tons of little systems inside there which look really pretty cool. So very interested to spawn this in and see how it works here in the world of Stormworks. And spawning in the last creation, we have this really cool multi-purpose cargo vessel. I love the paint style that he's used on this, and also the paint blocks everywhere. It just adds a really nice touch of detailing. The color scheme is pretty cool too. Obviously, definitely like a kind of like a rescue theme going, but not. But yeah, it looks really cool. I like the grey, the black, and the red, and the white. Definitely looks really cool. So the hull shape looks quite nice too. And looks like it's got some big rudders here. He's even got the paint. Look at the paint blocks there. That is really cool. So empty ballast and then full ballast, if I'm correct. Propeller at the back there. We have a little life raft also. Cool. Let's go and jump on it. Let's see what's going on here. So it looks like it's got some bow thrusters and things around the sides. Okay, some bow and stern thrusters. Let's try and get up this little ladder. Okay. So we have a door to get in. Cool. And we can close that off. Okay, so we'll go front and then we'll come back to the back here. So what do we have? So it looks like we've got some doors here. So equipment, so hoses and things you need. We have port and starboard. Okay, so we can start the pumps. Okay, and this is obviously for getting liquid inside. Cool. So it's got a cross feed there, so that's quite nice. So we have all these hatches that we can go and open. We also got some connectors, so you can actually put some cargo containers on top of this. So you could even put liquid in here and then cargo containers on top, so you could do dual mission. Looks like we have diesel, so refueling here. Yeah, fuel out, fuel in. Firefighting. What is this thing here? Cargo bay. Open cargo bay. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. So you can put some more containers in here, or you can fill this with liquid. So if I'm correct, this is all sealable. Yeah, it looks like he's using some door frames along the edges, which means this is sealable, so you can fill it up with, which is pretty cool. Let's close that off. Some more equipment. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is inside there. Let's close that off. Into the front, we have a generator hatch. So here is a generator, then another generator on that side. We have kill switch, start, and start. So let's actually get these generators on. Yeah, and they just work. Wow, okay, that's really simple. Very easy. I like it. We have some lights. Leave the lights off. Seems that we've finished that. Oh, that's quite nice. Those are pretty cool for anchors. We have up, down, and mag. So what is... What is down? What are we... Oh, is that the weir? That must be the anchor system. Oh, that is really cool. I like that detailing. That is smart. I don't think I've ever seen one that actually moves like that. That is really nice. Good job with that. Cool. Hopefully you can control those from in the cabin there. I'm sure you can. Cool. So we're pretty much done here. We can make our way to the actual main superstructure. So let's have a look, a little walk around the back. So it looks like we've got some more equipment. We got a... Oh, that's quite nice. A little harness here for lifting people up. We've got the emergency life raft. Let's go inside. Let's see what we have in here. Yeah, question. Light switch. No light switch. Okay. So we have medical room. Okay. We have a like a little crew area. There's the lights there. Some stoves and things. Okay. So we can go down. So let's head down. Looks like a crew area for sleeping. In here, equipment, and then I'm guessing engine room. Let's get the lights on. Ooh, nice big engines. Nice. Let's go down here. So it looks like ventilation fans. Oh, that's quite nice. Nice detailing there. And then we have emergency shutdown. Cool. So all the controls for the engines. Obviously, I think everything is up for the bridge, but nice, you can come down here and do manual override. Cool, let's get the lights off. Let's go through here. Let's close this. We'll go up here, and then we'll go up one level, which is over here. Okay, so we got a door. Yeah, door to go out. We have captain. Cool. We have another cabin and another cabin. Cool. Okay, what's in here? Washroom. Okay, so a little washroom in there. Nice. Let's head up again to... So this is the bridge. Okay, so we'll come back to the bridge in a few minutes. I want to check out the... Oh wait, that's not the outside. That is the outside. Okay, so we have the life raft at the back here. So arm launch system, and I'm guessing you get in it and there is a button for you to launch it. Yeah. Cool. So that's... Oh. Can we reconnect that? There we go. We can even climb at the top here. Yeah, not much up here though. Some flares and things. Cool. So obviously very nice to always have a life raft just in case maybe you crash this or you damage it in a wave or something. Looks like we have some thrusters or some controls for thrusters. So if you're out here and you're trying to push away from a dock, that's quite cool. Are we moving? No, we're not. Cool, so we can close that off. We have the bridge. Can we get bridge lights? We need that. Monitor. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Recommended empty draft 3 meters, calm seas, 3.5 wind up, and 4 meters. Okay. So cargo management system. Cool, and this is your ballast system. And then you got options to fill. So for example, we can fill, and fill. And you can do trim a line. So that's now filling the ballast. Cool. And now if I think the trim a line should automatically then adjust it to be equal, if I'm correct, or get the at least get that the same. So we are filling the... Okay, so we can probably get those off. That's filling both already. Okay, so let's go and just check on the outside how far we... So you can see the vessel is going down. I really like this. That is really smart. I love having those indication levels there, so you can actually see how much the ship is going down. I'm going to stop it now. Cool. That is really cool. What is nothing else you can click on. That's a really cool system. Let's see what we have. So we have seat adjust. Okay, so you can move the seats forwards and backwards. Okay, what is going on all these panels? We have flares, cargo bay, searchlights, engine stuff, generator 1, 2, 3, gen 1, gen 2. I think we already got those on. Fuel pumps, water pumps, engine start. Yes, those engines are up and running. Maneuver gear, reverse, thrusters, RPS, trim setting, autopilots, LiDAR monitor, where I don't see anything. We'll get that on. LiDAR power instrument, there we go. Ooh, lots of screens. Okay, we'll come back to that in a few minutes. I'll get the LiDAR off for now. Okay, let's go to the left now. Searchlights again. We have, looks like, a little navigation screen. Fold both masts. Would you want to fold the masts? Okay, well, I'm guessing you can fold them. That's pretty cool. What else do we have? So we have lights, deck lights, mast lights. Nice. Instrument lights. Oops. And bridge lights. We've got that on. We got a temperature screen. Looks like we got a navigation light we can get on. We have... Not too sure what this is for. I'm guessing it's just for tilting and stuff. Yeah. But that's really cool. I like he's painted the ship there. That's really nice. A little draft. We can move to... If I'm correct, you can move it left and right. Or you should be able... Maybe not. We have depth. Can't move that. No. Okay, we've got RPS, speed, and fuel and stuff. And this is the LiDAR monitor. Okay, so tons of equipment underneath, of course. Let's go and see what... Oh, also radio and stuff there. Rudder control you can see there also. That's quite nice. Let's go and move forwards, I think. The W. Or throttle. So we are moving now. Nice. Cool, and then we can get the RPS up. Quite fast, he said. That is quick. For a ship this size. I love the bridge. I love the detailing he's got inside here. All these systems. Really cool. Boat's moving quickly for a tanker. Wow, that's cool. He's done a great job. Really has. Definitely deserves to be on the top of the workshop. Yeah, what a cool creation. Definitely one you guys need to go check out. And if you want to see any of the creations that we've checked out in this episode, I will leave links in the description as always. And I think that's a great place to end this episode off with. Hopefully you have enjoyed it and found it entertaining and informative as always. And we'll see you in the next one.